light workers. Attention, root workers. Attention, conjure doctors. Attention, nature-based faith practitioners. Attention, spiritualists. Attention, diviners. Attention, prophets. Attention, the spiritually eclectic. Attention for those seeking the road less traveled. This is time-sensitive cosmic information, so you might want to catch this. This is time-sensitive cosmic information that you can use in your prayers, manifestations, and other spirit works. Beam up now via this video or the audio link in this video's description box to get this on-the-fly esoteric wisdom. Beaming up now. Ashe emojibatu Olodumare bobo egungun ara orun bobo orisha, for another day to bask in the goodness of Onile's sacred earth. Every day given is very special, and here are a few details, cosmic details, pertaining to how. I'm Ayansa JT Muse, and this is your early rising or your evening settling mystic forecast. Love and light, Ekule, and good evening. I hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday night or your moon day rising if you're listening to this at 6 a.m. It is time for your mystic forecast, and I am Ayansa J. Muse, the mother of the airwaves, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, and the mother of the Mothership, bringing it to you with all the music, the mystics, and the mojo. And this has been a very wisdom-filled Obatala Sunday. So if you're listening to this at 9 p.m., you still got 2 hours and some change to make the most of this energy. If you are listening to this at 6 a.m., then allow yourself to ride on these Sunday fumes as you go into Moon Day. Today was a 22 4-day infinite numbers of mastery. Obatala is the king of the Orisha because he's here to teach us that keeping a cool head brings solution in all things, not some, but all. And one of the keynotes of spiritual mastery is tutu ori. Ibashe aiku. This is the day of longevity, so I hope you got your R&R. The moon is waxing in Capricorn tonight, so you got some time to balance out that crown chakra energy with that root chakra energy, because Saturn is the planet that grounds, where the sun is the planet that rises everything up. So you got that good stretch to be thankful for both energies on tonight's moon as you balance out your emotional essence to head into another 7-day cycle. So if you jammed on Sunday, then you listened all day to some classic and contemporary gospel, the ones that make you remember and give thanks to your Eguns. Those of you that don't practice Orisha tradition, Eguns means honor your ancestors and honor the wisdom of those that had came before you. And then at 4 o'clock, we smoothed it out with some coconut jazz. But I can't go any further without giving acknowledgement to the 95th solar return of my grandmother, Queen IVORY. And speaking of Obatala's wisdom and patience, I got some serious wisdom from her today in our birthday conversation. And it's so interesting how our ancestors can give us the most profound of sciences in the simplest quotes. Because I asked her what was one of her secrets to long living. And she said, don't worry about nothing. I know that's a lot easier said than done, with things worried about relationships, worried about money, worrying about all the conspiracy theories of the world and the wars and the environment. And Grandma said all that stuff been going on for years, honey. We just didn't have an internet to keep up with it. I said, And she says, and I pass this wisdom to you, whatever you are going through in your life, don't worry. And you know what's funny? The song that played right before I came on the air tonight was Don't Worry, Be Happy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ooh, don't worry, be happy. Why? Because there's so much power and joy. There is so much ashe and allowing yourself to experience the joys of being alive. And when you find what makes you happy, you find that whisper of God in yourself. Build on that and not your worries. And there's some Obatala wisdom for your backside on your sun ruled Obatala venerated Sun's Day. And speaking of Sunday again, Libra season is so special to me because today is also the solar return of a very phenomenal woman of Ifa Orisha culture. Now, I ain't gonna have her strangling me for giving away her age, so I say happy solar return, $49.99 plus shipping and handling to the lady with a voice that sounds like Madge St. Clair with a little bit more molasses. OLOYE EFUNTOLA borua boye borushishe ekuo dunbo bo ire. May all of your solar returns be as amazing as you are queen. And the rest of y'all out there, y'all better get off y'all's little high horses and give all them Libra scales of justice people the love they deserve. Cause you know good and damn well when your season come up, you gonna want everybody to help you turn up. Well, good karma begets good karma. So give the Libras in your life the love they deserve. And when your zodiac season rolls around, you'll get the same thing too. I'm my Auntie J Muse. This is your nightly mystic forecast. And when I come back, prepare to see tomorrow into today when the sun passes the baton to the moon, or should I say, passes the time clock to the moon. Obatala passes the old pocket watch to Yemoja, and we go from day 7 of rest to day 1 of emotional alignment. I'm my Auntie J Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, and you are listening to 222.9 The Mothership, Internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.
Blues? I don't sing 'em. I tranquilize in their hue. Now my mouth pours truth. And I answer J Muse, haiku. Moon talk, mother peace, found throat chakra healing, waters, blues, spirits, films, music, sea creature messages, guided meditation, poetry, mysteries of the wine dark sea, healing stones and shells, blue things, rhyme, Ayasa's glass water, dreams and wisdom, cleansing, healing, it's all inside, come on in. Every moon day on Mother Blue Hues with Ayansa Muse.
And we're back. So, in case you're just now joining us, I'm Mayanda J. Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, the mojo, and now your 9 o'clock mystic forecast, where we see tomorrow into today. I want to thank everyone that's been showing their support and showing their love and bringing their friends on and beaming them on up to the mothership, because Mama's up here cooking up so much mojo that I just kind of threw promotion out the window. All the while, this is divine work, I must remember. So I'm just opening my soul, delivering the packages, and letting the message be for who they are for. Ashe, Ashe. So we're in the first decan of Libra season, the season of the divine scales of balance in the areas of justice, harmony, and love. So if you sow good seeds, you don't have much to worry about. But if you planted bad karma, well, don't get mad when you get, find yourself being forced to eat that thorn patch. We are in the Kemetic way of the stars. We're in the season of Set until the second. We're in Libra's first decade until the second. And in the African way of the stars, we are in the season of the Traveler until October 3rd. And those of you that are looking in the description box, sign up for the email list because I got a Libra package coming that I may not make available to the public, just for those of you star seeds that want to beam up to the more exclusive orbit. You know what I mean? Yes. So if you were born on September 25th, happy solar return. And may the ancestors, the Mare, the Orisha, all your spirit guides, bless you with many more filled with Boba E-Ray. But I still got to do a little bit of zodiac dry snitching on you, so here we go. If you were born on this day, you are sincere, frank, and outspoken, though rather pliable. You can be perverse. Ooh, you September 25th people are some freaks. It's all right. I won't tell if you won't. Your tastes and desires are like artistic surroundings. You spend a lot of time in making your home pleasant and attractive. So you like to set a nice stage before you get your freak on. Got it. You are affectionate and demonstrative and will probably fall in love at first sight. Oh, okay. So that's a nice little scale energy to have in your life. If y'all have anyone in your life born on September 5th and they're spiritually balanced, you might want to hold on to them because that sounds like some good energy to have in your life. Just saying. So let's talk about the alignment of these days. The spiritual alignment of each and every day is just so amazing. So we coming out of Sunday 22-4 energy, infinite numbers of mastery, all of that. Oh wow. Yemoja energy is coming in very, very strong. Why do I say that? Because we're going into September 25th, 2 and 5, 7. Yemoja energy coming in on a daily numerology of a 7 in zodiac house 7. First moon day 7. So it's a lot of completion type of energy in the area of emotional alignment. So, whatever your emotions need to bring completions to, the heavens are aligned for you to release all emotional imbalances. And the first step to balancing your emotions is allowing yourself to be honest with yourself about where you are emotionally imbalanced without judgment. Okay? It's also the first moon day of autumn equinox, and the moon is waxing in a water bearing energy in the house of Aquarius. So you got water bearer on the moon, meaning that all that water on top of your head is also wisdom. So allow yourself to pour that out as a libation to your ancestors for carrying you through all of your experiences with really nothing left but hurt feelings and lessons. And even though we can get caught up in our bags, that's a good thing. You know why? Because some people didn't get so lucky to come out of their unfortunate experiences with only hurt feelings and lessons. So allow yourself to be grateful even for the pain because with pain comes wisdom. And with the bitter comes the sweet. And when you allow yourself to be thankful for the healthiness of the bitter, the honey, or should I say the molasses of Yemoja, is that much sweeter. Ashe? All right. So increase those tides of your inner knowing. Allow yourself to shed those tears. And with those of you that practice Orisha tradition, this is a good time to meditate on Yemanja. Offer that gin, offer that fruit, and ask her to bless you with that nurturing, incubating, sacred womb inside space that you need to heal without judgment. These Orishas are here for us. The ancestors are here for us to help us align, to to help us grow, to help us see the God in ourselves from various aspects and forces of nature. And all we got to do is align with that energy and reach out and make it yours. And that's why Mama is here, honey, to make sure that you know what's going on in the quasars so you can energetically align with it. And should you need it on a more deeper personal level, that's not everybody's business, then by all means, feel free to hit me up for a reading via chat session or email. And I have some phone options available as well, but you have to sign up to my email list for that because I will not be making all of my information public. Ashe. Okay, so let's talk about these planets that's going on right now. We're in the midst of Jupiter retrograde, so that's going to affect people in the house of Sagittarius. But Jupiter retrogrades actually bring in luck because Jupiter is a planet of expansion. And expanding is when you are sending things out. But when Jupiter is retrograding, it aligns with the principle of contraction. And that's bringing things in. And while that is there, to bring things in, it aligns with the Libra and autumn equinox energy of harvest season. So allow yourself to just sit back and relax and receive. So if many of you are having problems really pushing forward, pushing forward, pushing forward, it's because a lot of planets are in retrograde and they're calling you to relax, receive, and reflect on what you've already built for yourself. And if you're not happy with what Jupiter's retrograde brings up in your wash, it may be time to throw some new things in the washing machine. Ashe, plant some new seeds. Ashe, ashe. All right. So, if you are in Aquarius, both of your planets are in retrograde, and the moon is waxing tonight in your house. So, Aquariuses, take advantage of this energy now because both of your planets are in retrograde. First, we got Saturn going on, and that's Eshu and Babalubaya energy in the Orisha tradition. That's trickster planet, karma, discipline, power, carnal balance, and is retrograding in the house of Pisces until November 4th. So that's where, and this goes for all 11 houses, but Aquarians are going to be hit the hardest. Embrace those important life lessons, your deeper crossroads, keep those priorities in check, and learn the rewards for self mastery, self discipline, and most of all, allow your inner child, allow your ego self to exude its deepest expression. Because oftentimes, when our egos get imbalanced, it doesn't really make us bad people. It just makes us people that operates on unaddressed issues. And imbalance begets imbalance. And Libra is here as the scale to bring us balance. Y'all smell what I'm cooking? All right. Your other planet that's in retrograde, Aquarians, is a very strong one, Ibashe Oya, with the planet of Uranus. And we might as well get comfortable here because we went in on August 28th. We ain't coming out of Uranus retrograde until January 27th of next year. And so this is a planet that strengthens our intuitions, causes shakeups, sudden changes, challenges beliefs and outdated patterns, and it's very unpredictable energy. So Oya is turning up the heat, stirring the winds up, and prepare to deal with the unexpected and embrace the confusion of it. Why? Because Oya is there to make sure you know there is constant change. Okay? But when Uranus is in retrograde, things are going to come about that are going to challenge your beliefs, challenge your faith, challenge the way you practice, put your actions where your faith is, and see if you're really living what you say you believe. Ashe. We've got Ogun, Onire energy mixed in with a little bit of Oya with Pluto's retrograde, and that's a transformation, regeneration from within planet. So there's some Shango energy in Pluto as well. Retrograde began on May 1st in Aquarius again and will be coming out on my Orisha birthday, October 11th. And it's the most subtle of all retrogrades, so embrace those inner transformations. Close the old chapters, end old relationships that don't speak to your highest well being. Okay. And this affects Scorpios the most because this is your planet. And last but not least, Pisces people. And both of your planets are in retrograde too, Jupiter as well as Neptune. And Neptune is Olokun energy, Yemoja energy, dreamy, divine mother energy, ideal spirituality and compassion kind of energy. And this is a strong retrograde as well because Neptune is retrograding in its own strongest house, and that strongest house is in the house of Pisces. You want to be mindful of delusionism because there's a difference between spirituality and delusionism. And there's a really fine line that you got to be careful not to flirt too much with. All right. Stay grounded to avoid escapism and stay connected to what keeps you grounded. Saturn's retrograde is there to help you with that. Reassess your dreams by putting your actions behind them. Avoid vices because they are gateways to negative spirits. And most of all, embrace all confusions from a spiritual standpoint as opposed to what our ego wants to happen. Because confusion actually comes into your life to help you sort yourself out. Who you are from who you aren't. Who you are from who you're becoming. Who you are from who society tried to make you be. Y'all get my drift. But anywho, I'm gonna take a quick break and let you marinate on those planets, and those of you that are in your different zodiac houses, if you have questions about how these retrogrades are affecting you, then by all means, feel free to contact me for a personal reading. I am Ayansa J. Muse, and when we come back, we're going to lay some cards on the table with your Monday night tarot draw. This is 222.9 The Mothership. Radio for the road less traveled. Lucid day visions, prophetic nightmares, recurring prophetic fantasies, astral travel day visions, recurring nightmares, prophetic astral travel. Let's explore and decode your subconscious mind and apply our findings to your waking life. Introducing the Circadian Dream Interpretation Readings by Ayansa J. T. Muse, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutique. So see the Mother Blue Hues Facebook page to book your appointment today. Or find this fruit on my link tree. Ashe, beam up, and sweet dreams and pleasant day visions in the meantime. Back to the groove. All this spiritual stuff. You need somebody to just make it plain. Are you trying to divinely align? Are you a starseed? Are you too busy building the kingdom, building the queendom to come for all the madness going on in the world today? Methods of emotional healing. Are you taking your first steps down your spiritual path? Want a more practical understanding of the Orisha? Do animals seem to communicate with you? Do you need to sort out some things about love? Do you see numbers? Spiritual signs? Need somebody to just make it plain? Does your love for esoteric wisdom coin you a student of life? Do you like wisdom in poetic bars? Are you ready to debunk the spookism behind ancestor veneration? Want to learn how to make medicine? Want to learn about different tools of divination? Tantric spiritual sex secrets? Ways to utilize each and every moon? Do you walk the road less traveled? Are you considered strange by society? Are you discovering your spiritual gifts? Do you want to taste the power of words through incantation? Do you want to get into some unorthodox Bible teachings? Do you dream often? Do you long to explore the secrets of the earth's endless mysteries? Do you study the stars? Do you need tips on building good character? Do you want to know more about how to interpret dreams? Do you love some good literature? Need somebody to just make it plain? Then indulge in the art. Indulge in the art. And indulge in the art. Indulge in the art. And indulge in the art. Indulge in the art. The art of spirituality in Ayansa J. Muse's Orbit. Ayansa J. Muse's Orbit is a monthly subscription service that features free and exclusive content dedicated to your versatile, well-rounded, deeper understanding of spirituality. It comes from all angles, teaches all kinds of lessons, and it cooks like a gumbo, a whole bunch of different spiritual ingredients and one spiritually flavorful soup. And let that soup feed your soul and enhance your highest spiritual life. It even features an opportunity to have a one-on-one counseling session with yours truly. So don't get left behind. Get beamed up to the orbit. All proceeds go to 222.9 The Mothership, Mystic Internet Radio. Sign up for the 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio email list to stay in the exclusive loop of what's going on in the orbit. Ashe. In Iyansa J. Muse's orbit. High-level spiritual wisdom. Fully flavored with no holds barred. And we're back. So, in case you're just now joining us, I'm Iyansa J. Muse, and this is your nightly Mystic Tarot Draw. All right. So, this one's kind of short, sweet, quick, and to the point. 2 cards, number of the divine feminine. And the first one that we see is the Daughter of Wands, but it is inverted. And what is kind of looking like she popping it on her handstand there on that card. But the message of it showing up inverted is allow yourself to unleash your spontaneity. Because unleashing your spontaneity allows room for the miracles to happen in life. Now, what does that have to do with emotional healing? I'll explain. Traumatic courses of events can cause us to become rigid and fearful, distrustful of others, because we believe that the people of our future will be a continuation of the traumatic encounters of our pasts. But if you survive those past things and you learn the lessons that raised your vibration, allow yourself to attract the things, events, people, and experiences that match your vibration. And you can't do that still holding on to fear. And how do you banish that fear? Allow yourself to forgive those who violated you. It isn't for them, it's for you. And it's to embrace and understand that the people that traumatized you are just a fistful of folks in a world of billions. The world is still filled with beautiful people that are waiting to be a blessing to you as you have been a blessing to others. Now, let's flip the deck to find out more about this. I'm going to show it to Twitter first. It was the 9 of Swords showing up left. Okay? And so, with this card showing up facing the west wind, the wind of the mothers, this means that there are some things about your past, about your traumas that have been haunting you. They've either been coming to you, interrupting your thoughts as you're trying to be productive throughout the day, or they're coming to you in bad dreams that you can't quite interpret. Either way, these fears are coming up not to haunt you, but to build your courage to face them. Because once you face them and you get the lessons that you're supposed to learn out of them, then it becomes fertilizer. And old shit grows new crops, doesn't it? So that's how you loosen up that rigidity. That's how you release into the divine flow like Yemoja's waters. Allow yourself to have fun with life. There's a lot of power in joy, and joy and spontaneity tend to go hand in hand. So when you do that, you allow yourself to heal and become a blessing to others. So as you emotionally align Monday, because you got to set the emotional tone on Monday, it enhances the rest of the week. And when you enhance the rest of your week, starting from facing your fears and allowing spontaneity and fun back into your life, you allow yourself to create new memories. And when your new memories are good and life outweighs the good, outweighs the bad, that's when you're on your higher road. So as you do your emotional assessments this moon day, as you face your fears, allow yourself to recollect on memories where you were triumphant, where your courage, your intuition, your faith got you through. And in doing that, you pull up that energy from within to do it as many times as you need to. So this is your Moon Day Tarot message. It's going to be made available separately from this forecast. And should you need a personal reading, the link is in the comments section and in that lovely care package from Yemoja that I put in the description box of this video. I'm Ayansa J. Muse, and this is your forecast on 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Ashe.
Did you find purity, rest, and reflection in alabaster divine? Then you'll love it on my cosmic beachside with Mother Blue Hues. Meet me there tomorrow. That's www.poeticallymused.org/Mother Blue Hues. That's POETICALLYMUSED.org/MOTHERBLUEHUES. Ashe.
And we're back. So that concludes your forecast. I hope you got some things out of this that help you align your energies better to align with what's going on in the quasars. And if you're loving this music, mojo, and mystics, then by all means become a supportive member of 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Book your readings if you have some questions, and just stay tuned for the mojo. I love you guys, but I gotta beam up and cook up some more. So if you're listening at the 9 o'clock hour, then stay tuned for my Sun Nightly vision of what love looks like. And the Sunday night love jams, kind of like a quiet storm on magic mushrooms. But it's more of the universal love, the forever committed kind of love, the enhancing the marriages kind of love, the creating marriages kind of love. And if you are listening on 6 a.m., then stay tuned for the rising bimbe to Yemoja before we turn it over for the day to jam out the old school divine mothers of song. Either way, remember, always remember, the sky is big enough for us all to be stars. And in the words of George Clinton, free your mind, your ass will follow. I'm Ayansa J. Muse, and this has been your nightly mystic forecast on 222.9 The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Ashe.
Every day is special. Why not find out mystically how? This is the forecast on your mystic music haven on the airwaves, 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up.